सारा वाइड है। ओके, नाम बोलो क्या? नाम बोलो, ऐसे पता नहीं चलेगा। चल सलीम।
Now let's take the session forward. I would like to invite Professor Adi Makin Sahab. So please Tashrif le aiye. And also I would like to invite on stage Arman Khan Sahab, Director WeTel Group. And now I would like to invite Mr. Tariq Faridi on stage, please. A token of love presented to Mr. Tariq Faridi from Professor Adil Mateen Sahab, Editor Z Salam C Media Group, Tariq Faridi Sahab. A huge round of applause, please. It's a token of love offered by Mr. Arman and Professor Adil Mateen Sahab. And now, I would like to request Mr. Tariq Faridi, we would like to hear something from you, sir.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you, Adil Saab. Thank you, Arman. Our old friends. This is my weakness and strength as well. I'm holding Z. This gives me a sense of pride and responsibility. And that's why we call I am C. Thank you, WeTel World, for organizing this wonderful event. So, जब मैं यूजन से अंदर आ रहा था, feels journalism. We all know that. So we wanted to start this initiative of sustainability, in association with WeTel World. So this is a joint initiative of Z Media, Salam TV and WeTel Television. So thank you, Professor Adil and Arman Khan, for inviting us and this collaboration. I usually don't prepare any script for this, so apologies in advance. And why I don't prepare a script, I still remember I was barely 13 or 14. So there was a debate competition, and since the topic was Islamic and religion, so I asked my mother, please tell me the story of prophets, early era of Islam and the stories of Qasas al-Anbiya. So she was telling the stories and I was trying to jot it down. A couple of days later, she asked me to script. So I gave it to her. She read it, and without any impression or expression, she gave it back to me. So I asked her, you did not write the script? She told me, where is your intelligence? Where is your input? This is the same story I told you. So I said, yes. Then she told me a powerful sentence that I could not understand the meaning of that sentence. She told me, you want to speak what is written or you want to speak that will be written? And trust me, at the age of 13 and 14, I could not understand the depth of that sentence. So since then, I don't prepare any script for myself. I speak my mind, my heart. So, from bottom of my heart, thank you, UAE, thank you, Dubai. Please enjoy this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tari. Now, tonight, the topic is sustainability. So, we shall begin now. We begin our conversation with a powerful panel of the economics of sustainability. The discussion will highlight how sustainable practices are not just good for the planet, but also a driver of economic growth and resilience. And for this, I would like to invite our moderator, Sehbali Sefi, to take this forward from here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You have been a great audience, so I would like you to give a great round of applause for all of you, first of all. So we are gathered here to talk about sustainability. It's just such a wonderful topic, and it's our responsibility to talk about it and to make people aware. So sustainability is just not an option, it's our shared responsibility. And I would like to start a panel discussion with our beautiful guests and distinguished and esteemed personalities. So this discussion, the economics of sustainability in the Middle Eastern region. This panel will explore sustainability is reshaping business models, policies and investments across the Middle East. This discussion will highlight the economic opportunities created by green growth, renewable energy and sustainable finance, while also addressing the practical challenges of policy alignment, market adoption and regional readiness. So I would like to invite our guests. First of all, I would like to invite Dr. Sahitya Chaturvedi, Secretary General, IBPC Dubai and CFO, Ajmal Confio, Sustainable Finance Expert. Please welcome our next guest, Dr. Amitabh Upadhyay, Director, Academic Partnerships, GEDU Dubai, Specialist in Hospitality and Sustainability Education. I welcome Dr. Amitabh Upadhyay. And next is Lubna Naeem, Director, WeTel Center for Sustainability, Specialist in Sustainable Healthcare. And now I would like to invite Thomas Varghese, CEO and co-founder, 4C Technologies, developer of AI-powered ESG reporting tools. So these are the distinguished panelists. Please have a seat. So before I start this panel, I would like you to please give a great round of applause again. So without any offense, I would like to start with Lubna Naeem. So Lubna Naeem, what does sustainability means to you? And when you think about sustainability, what comes in your mind first?
Always wanted to start like this. A very good evening to everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank Z Media for sure, and the background behind this whole thing together, WeTel. And as far as I'm concerned, because I'm from a healthcare sector, sustainability for me means building and running healthcare systems in a way that it meets the needs of the patient today and in future in the most qualitative way. It should balance clinical excellence, it should have a perfect environmental impact, very important financial viability and social responsibility as well. So once we say that, it can just draw down into multiple keys. I mean, using and promoting preventative healthcare for us to have a sustainable and less pressure on the physical infrastructure and maintaining the cost of the healthcare ecosystem per se. Using digital AI techniques like telemedicine, again, to produce less pressure on the physical infrastructure. At the same time, using less harmful chemicals, creating an ecosystem in itself into the healthcare where there is inclusivity, there is diversity. Above all, maintaining, again, I would say the patient care in the highest quality. That's for me, is to create a sustainability in healthcare means create a resilient system that is financially viable, that is economically stable, at the same time having a great impact.
That's great. Dr. Saitya Chaturvedi, I would like to start with you. From a finance perspective, how do we see sustainability and how we can enhance investment, influence the Gulf economy?
MashaAllah, first of all, a very nice question to the core to my education, to my profession, and my salam with regards to His Excellency, whom we have been listening the sustainability and learning the sustainability in due sense. So, Alhamdulillah, I can say that type of the audience and the guests we have. With regards to finance, I think although there are the quality standards and the GIS standards are in place, but in the entire world, there are the international financial reporting systems. You all must be knowing now Dubai, UAE is going with the first time for taxation. 30th September is the day. Now it has become mandatory for all the listed companies that sustainability report should be attached with the financial reports. And IFRS S1 and S2 are mandatory for that requirement. So that is the first thing. So as we go ESG, environmental, social and the governance is taken care by the finance. The second point, why and who should adopt the sustainability? The answer comes that it is not just the governance, but we need to develop a culture. So until with the organization, the enterprises and the entrepreneurs, a culture towards sustainability, going green, as very rightfully said in my predecessor, that it's not only making the sustainable aspects in the green segment, but the artificial intelligence and the digitalization is parallelly important. Likewise, in financial terms, starting from the carbon rating, the measurement, and how can we monitor in the financial aspects, how can we measure the actual impact of the initiative, and that needs to be reported with the balance sheet, which is really benchmark has been established by the finance professionals.
That is really imperative also.
And one more thing, I just two more seconds. The US government and the European Union have started that the rate of finance, the charges for the loan will be lower who are following sustainability, and it will be little higher who are not following the sustainability. And that will be followed in totality for all the segments and all the countries.
Thank you. Now, Thomas, I would like to extend it to you because we are driving technology and we are getting advanced in technologies. So, how can digital tools like Shield and AI can help and can boost up in this sector?
So, I represent the technology side of things, right? So ESG or sustainability as a topic requires a lot of measurement, just like Sir said here. You know, it's not easy, when we get down to reporting or when we get down to trying to measure what we are doing. So how do you enable yourself or as an organization? How do you go about it? You need a lot of tech behind it. Something as an example, if I were to say, if you look at an ERP or an accounting system, which is very familiar to many of us, right? We all run businesses. We know that what is the importance of tech from that perspective. Just imagine, be it about the financial side which Sir spoke about, or be it about how your operations are being held, you had to have an extra system in place to measure how your carbon footprints are happening, what are those activities which are coming in, what are the social consequences of your operations, and eventually the governance side of it. You need a tool in place, right? It cannot be driven on Excel sheets. It cannot be done on like few parchments you keep on scribbling on. It's much wider than that. To put things into context before I jump into the AI conversation is the fact that the volume of data we are talking about is not punched inside your organization. So what do I mean by that? We all know that a business doesn't operate in isolation, right? You operate with others. So you have suppliers, you have vendors, you have service providers, you have warehouses, where you are. So basically what happens is anybody and everybody is contributing towards your success as an organization, right? So let's imagine that if I have a large shipment coming in, into my factory as a raw material for processing something and packaging it and sending it out to the market. Do you think you're not responsible for the shipment which comes in? You have to bear the portion of what you did by bringing in that. So it came on a ship, then was offloaded, it was put onto a truck, it came through the road means, it came into your factory. So that's called supply chain, right? So you need to measure all these things. That is how you entirely complete this story. Now imagine that how would you do it? Now that's where technologies like ours or AI also comes into play. Be it about data collections. For example, we come across customers who say that I've got a PDF file which is running into 500 pages. I have all my petrol bills in it, right? And somebody is sitting there punching in information day in, day out. It's not easy. We automate that, for example. I would say that's the least of AI, which I would say. But just imagine that's a 1 second thing. Or don't even bother about it, it's automated, right?
Right. Okay, now I'd like to get to Dr. Amitav Upadhyay. And we would like to understand that how is sustainability transforming the hospitality industry, especially in the Middle East, or to talk about the world also, globally, how it's going to be practical?
Good evening. Yes, hospitality and tourism are one of the very important industries out in the Middle East, especially we are sitting in the UAE, in Dubai. We are pioneers in so many things, including this. Now, coming to the term, before I go furthermore in detail, the term sustainability I consider to be an overarching term which includes so many sectors. We have spoken about healthcare, finance, IT, and so on and so forth. They are the enablers for the purpose of achieving some kind of a sustainable development. However, coming from the tourism and hospitality background, I would like to, and also from academic background, I would like to break it into components, the tasks that can be achieved and be measured, because measurability is what both my colleagues have been speaking about. Now, when you break sustainability into components, for me, the components would be PCR, preservation, conservation, and reconstruction or recycling. So when we talk about preservation, again, tourism assets there are so many tourism assets everywhere in the world which countries and destinations try to attract tourists and visitors to those places. And to preserve them over a longer period of time, so, to maintain their nature and character is a very important factor. So I normally give examples of the Taj Mahal, for example, back home. And in any part of the world, we have to preserve, even in the Eiffel Tower will remain Eiffel Tower only if it is preserved in a way that it was constructed and built hundreds of years back. So the idea is preservation, And sometimes when we talk about preservation, we only talk about tangible assets. But there are large number of intangible assets. For example, music, culture, literature. We have to preserve that as well. So that is part one. Part two, when we come to conservation, resources, water, electricity. There are so many such natural resources, flora, fauna, that have to be conserved over a period of time. And if we are not responsible, maybe we will find it very
That's the
difficult.
need of an hour so that it can be passed from generation to generation.
Exactly.
So now I would like to start with Ratna again. Ratna, if we talk about the challenges, so what are the possible main barriers you see?
So I would say that initial high cost, because most of the green technologies or energy efficient equipments or waste management projects, they require heavy cost. And that might not, it might be resulting in a long-term saving and long-term benefit, but sometimes it becomes tight on the shorter-term budgets on the companies. More importantly, the lack of awareness amongst people about sustainability as a word, it's been overly used, which creates a lot of resistance and change. People think that it's going to disrupt the day-to-day operations, it's going to create effects on the patient experience, and so forth. Now, there could be competing priorities as well. So when we talk about healthcare, yes, sustainability and its goals are there, but it could be secondary because the primary concern for a healthcare provider is to look after the emergency preparedness or the patient care is the primary and the utmost kind of duty, And again, as I agree with all three of my colleagues here, that supply chain, it's an important aspect. Not many supply, because healthcare is heavily dependent on consumables, pharma. Many suppliers or vendors might not have a greener options, right? And again, the point is, even if you invest that kind of money or budget to that, what's the quantifiable way of maintaining and justifying towards the end of the year, So that's where people like Mr. Thomas is foreseen as companies come into place and where they can give us quantifiable data and hence we can justify the management because that's equally important, at the end of the day. But yeah, I think these are the main barriers which we face and I think it's improvement. We are there. It's just a little more pushed by people like us and inshallah we'll be there.
What role education policies can play in implementing and improving system way forward?
It has a major role because awareness is the most important factor to have a sustainable future. So when we talk about the SDGs of United Nations, we are talking about imbibing all those 17 into our curriculum in some way or another, depending upon what particular stream we are talking about. So recently, in the last decade or so, degrees or qualifications in sustainable development, whether it is from the point of view of its economic and financial development is concerned, whether it is any other kind of infrastructure development is concerned, all these have to be looked into from the point of view of sustainability. Now, how curriculum is one thing, then not only curriculum may be so effective, it is equally important that students are taken to various projects because nowadays we are, as far as teaching and learning is concerned, it is no more just a sage on the stage and lecturing in the classroom because that doesn't help as much. We are in the times of information communication technologies where everything is available to you at a click of a button. So why should a student be listening to your lecture for 1 hour? It is rather boring. So bringing them into projects and projects that are focused not only for the purpose of learning but also creating something. The newer generations, as we all know, are pretty far-sighted as far as their way of thinking is concerned. They think more
They need
three-dimensional.
more practical solutions.
Yes.
Dr. Sahib, are how investors are seeing this as a cost or as an opportunity?
Yeah, your questions are ignited me to talk a lot, but I have to respect the time. And prior to that, I have to respect the G media today, the mic which is in my hands. I have been from the childhood seeing the G media, 35 years, just now it was announced. And I want to also mention here that a year back, Mr. Rajesh Agrawal is here in his presence in the embassy of India, Dubai. We felicitated GTV on Vishwa Hindi Divas, as it was the first private channel in Hindi language. So again, congratulations and a big round of applause to that. Now, as coming the sustainability as an investment or as a cost or an opportunity, I again go back to the childhood when we were used to listen to Doordarshan, Bijli hai Shakti, इसे व्यर्थ ना गवाओ, जितनी जरूरत हो उतनी जलाओ. Mean to say that if sustainability is on the objective, sustainability is on the accountability, sustainability is on the education, the knowledge, then each and every aspect, the infrastructure, the ecosystem needs to be developed for that. And yes, this is without sustainable future, we cannot live. The civilization cannot exist, and that's where it is a matter of investment. Wherever the opportunities are, there are the investments, and wherever the investments are, it begins to achieve, to pass, to reach to a journey, you have to take some steps. So that's where the cost has to be. So it is a definite.
And Thomas sir, how do you see that? How do you see technology as a driver or an enabler to the sustainability?
Like I mentioned earlier, and like you listening to the panelists, you mentioned that everything was hand in hand, right? So you need something out there to bind it all together, right? That's what technology does today. So we can't be speaking license, and that's what all of them said right now, right? So we could be in one industry, right? We could be in healthcare industry, we could be in academia, we could be in finance, we could be in BFSI, we could be in anything, right? But it's a connected story because can anyone really say that I did not harm the environment while driving from wherever you are to here, right? I'm also touched, right? So it's a common responsibility. So technology basically becomes the binding piece. That's what I wish to put it. And it's not a magic bullet, right? It will not fix everything. So I got technology, I can do anything. No, it's a journey. You have to start small, focus on what can be done. It's not practical today for everything to be measured, everything to be preserved, and everything to be solved by technology, right? So it's all baby steps, but I would say that technology is that binding force which can make those ambitions come true. And how do you know that you achieved it? Right? You need to know, right? Yeah. So that's where technology comes and helps you, and then you get to one level, then let's plan the next level. So the foundation has to be built first, based on all what we discussed right now, and then technology is always there to support you as a supporting actor, right? But academia, industry, media, everybody has to play their role, and every individual in this room and outside, including myself, have to play a role, right? So.
I think that the reason that we all are gathered here and talking about it, and it has to be discussed, and people should get aware about it so that we can go far away of everything. So it has been a great session. I would like to thank all of you for giving us your valuable time. Thank you so much. I would like to invite now again Kiran Khan to proceed further. Okay. Now I would like to invite Mr. Adil sir and Tariq Faidi sir also, and His Excellency Dr. Abdullah. I would like to invite all of you for the token of love. To Mr. Thomas Varghese, to Amitabh Upadhyay, to Sahitya Chaturvedi and Lubna Nair.
A huge round of applause, please. Now presenting the awards, Dr. Sahitya Chaturvedi, Director General, IBPC Dubai, and CFO, Ajmal Perfumes. And we have listened to Dr. Amitabh Upadhyay as well, Director of Agro Partnership, GED Dubai. Lubna Nair Saida, Director, WeTel Center for Sustainability. And also Mr. Thomas Varghese, a token of love for our prestigious guests for their valuable time, and of course the message that is delivered here, that how individually we can take this forward. Of course, we are going to remember these moments through the pictures, through the photographs we are capturing here. All of our guests' presence is making it wonderful, memorable. The conversation which we had was highly inspiring. A huge round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you for your valuable time. Thank you, sir. Your presence makes it more special. Thank you to our esteemed panelists for those valuable insights. I think we are better invested in the topic, and I would like to take this forward. It is time for our keynote address, a deep dive into the vision, challenges, and opportunities in sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request, please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Professor Adil Sir, once again on stage, please, President, WeTel Center for Sustainability.
Good evening, Assalamualaikum, and thank you all of you for coming and accepting our invitation. This is Gulf Green Summit and Awards in association with Z and WeTel World. As we know that Z is the biggest, largest media platform in India, and WeTel World has been associated with many activities since last many years. WeTel started in 2017 with media activities, and during 2021 we realized during the expo that sustainability is now the future. And immediately we became the official partner for COP28 and WeTel World has done many such summit seminars during the COP28 in UAE. This is our 9th year in UAE, and this is going to be almost 100 such seminars, summits that WeTel has been organizing since many years. The economics of sustainability is not an option or a choice. It is not mandatory whether you take it or leave it. This is very important for all of us to understand that the world is changing very fast, and the distance between, the time duration between the industrial revolution that has taken place before is now, after the fourth industrial revolution, it is going to be very fast. People are saying there will be many jobs that will get released from the market. There are recessions and many other things. Everything will stay as it is, but it should be and it will be wrapped under the umbrella and the new ribbons of sustainability. So sustainability is nothing new, it's not a new technology, it is not a new initiative. This is earth that we are living in. ESG, environment, social and governance, these are the main sectors where WeTel is focusing on. And we are very happy to announce that this year WeTel World has started and initiated the WeTel Sustainability Organization, a non-profit vertical of WeTel World. Fortunately, we are from the same college. Mr. Tariq from Z, and he was my senior 1 year, and we are meeting now after almost 23 years, 24 years after the college. So, and now we are in a position at least to decide, to finalize that Z and WeTel can take the new initiative of sustainability for years to come in United Arab Emirates and in other GCC countries. The journey was long, and there were so many people that had helped us. There are so many names. Especially, I would like to say few names. Of course, the first is the wife name behind every successful man. So, Dr. Shahida was very supportive in these initiatives. Saitin Chaturvedi was very helpful in connecting, in understanding our initiatives, Mr. Suresh Gulani, Mr. Deva Solanki, and there are so many names, Mr. Majid Khan. But there is one person that is also in my life, other than my wife. That is Arman Khan. Arman Khan, please come over here. The mic, please.
मैं इनके लिए एक शेर कहना चाहूँगा कि कुछ इस तरह से मिले के बाद रह जाए, कुछ इस तरह से मिले के बाद रह जाए, बिछड़ भी जाए तो हाथों में हाथ रह जाए.
Yeah, of course. So, Arman, we of course do so many things together. You have other businesses as well, and you known here in the UAE as a technological man in the innovation technology. Recently, I've heard that you also started involving into films and feature films and media, did some short roles and planning for Netflix. So what is this great turn or shift from the technological man to is it the कहते हैं सोबत का असर of अरबाज भाई or something else?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल आप सही पकड़ा इस चीज़ों को कि उनके सोबत में मैं हूँ, तो आने वाली कई सारी चीज़ों में मैं आ भी रहा हूँ, और बहुत सारी चीज़ों पे मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि आयशा ज़की बैठी हुई है यहाँ पे, जो काफ़ी सोशलिस्ट है, अच्छी मूवीज़ वगैरह बनाती है सस्टेनेबिलिटीज़ के ऊपर और लोगों के लिए अच्छाइयों के ऊपर बहुत सारी चीज़ें वो करती रहती है. तो हम लोग भी जुड़ के कई सारी चीज़ों, जैसे नाउ वी हैव अ कम्युनिटी ईयर्स, UAE announced already this year is called community years. So we made we have a lot of plans in the future to do more and more series and movies to give the benefit to the like society, because खुद को करने से अच्छा है कि सोसाइटी के लिए भी करें, साथ में उसमें ज़्यादा एक अच्छा पन लगता है और सुकून मिलता है.
Of course. So without further delay, let's proceed with the other segments of the evening, and I would like to invite our chief guest, Dr. Abdullah Al-Nwami. He is a chairperson of Sharjah Consultative Council and the ex-Environment and Climate Minister of United Arab Emirates. He is very passionate, writer, poet, and into so many other things, into farming as well. And the good thing I have seen in his house, most of the household things he consumes from his own farms, so all pure Desi man. Dr. Abdullah, please come on stage.
Dear guests, great guest this evening. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for really getting into sustainability and thinking that sustainability worth coming over, worth the trip, worth all the efforts you took. I know you come from different places. Some of you are coming from Saudi Arabia. Our chief guest is coming from home, India. So really nice to have you here and all together think about the sustainability and we think about the sustainable future. If we know that probably I would get into the economics as Professor Matthew is speaking just a while ago. If we know that the green technology investment for the 2050 is $12 trillion of technology. $12 trillion is a lot of money, for sure. But if we look at the cost that we pay for non-sustainable issues, we think of 380 billion for the 2030. So the cost is high, and the technology is higher. The investment we anticipate to see pumped into the green technology is a lot. And maybe most of us here in business, and we know what it takes to really be in the business of green technology. It is very risky, yes. Not 100% identified, yes. There are quite a few technologies that we have actually put in service, and we know that it is not going to take us to the future. We all know that. In one hand, we are producing green technologies, solar panels, windmills, hydrogen technologies, and at the same time, we are also producing plastics. I like the clip that you showed. It is really great to see people like this young lady looking into that plastic and seeing how much it costs us. If we know that plastic is not only disturbing our biodiversity, it is actually disturbing our environment. If we know that plastic, the emission of plastic is 10 times as much as the emission of gas and oil of this country. The emission of plastic and cement together is actually 2 times as much as the emission of all the OPEC countries from gas and oil. So there are a lot of technologies that we can introduce in the economy to make our future life better, to make our children live better, and to make sure that youth are actually part of this. We, 200 years ago, managed to put all this earth on this list, unfortunately. And maybe we, together, we should save our earth for our future, for our children, for the people to come. I have actually seen professors speaking about technology, about sustainability and sustainable future. And I was very pleased with every word that they have talked about. But one thing that I really need to tell you, most of us, if not all of us, know very little, Professor, about sustainable future. Yes, we work hard, we try, we guess. Unfortunately, we did not hit the nail right yet. But with the technologies that we have, with sponsorship that we have from such reputed media company, we can actually add value. This is the thing that we need, and we should thank you very much, Z, for really making such an event worth us coming and us producing something out of very little. Let's continue doing this. It's not enough that only Z does this. Enlightening people, and particularly youth, is very essential. And looking into what is it that we could do with such investment that we make when we talk about $12 trillion of investment for the 2050 deadline. 2050 deadline is 25 years from today. Most of us hopefully will be alive. 2030 is tomorrow. And if we are actually wasting 300 on the verge of $400 billion in non-sustainable areas, we know the fact that 1 out of 4 of us is impacted by the sustainable and non-sustainable activities. I'm very pleased that you organized this. Thank you very much for it. It means a lot to this country for hosting an event of this nature, summit with reputed people who speaks sense about sustainability and the sustainable future. We can only get there by such efforts. can, but we can only do it together. Segregated efforts is no longer good for us. It is high time to start one thing that maybe most of you don't know. 200 years ago, we have actually received our Earth with a concentration of carbon dioxide, half of what we have today, almost. It was 280 parts per million when we received it. Today, it is in the verge of 422. If we keep continuing doing this, maybe it's going to be too late. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would request you to please be here. Arman Khan, please can you come on the stage. And I would like to request our celebrity guest, actor and producer, Mr. Arbaz Khan, to please join us on the stage. Thank you so much. We would like to give a token of thanks. About a few words.
Good evening, everyone. It's very nice to see such a great gathering, and I'm extremely happy and excited to be part of this event. It's always a pleasure to be here in Dubai, never a dull moment, and like I said, just being in the dais with such a great gentleman, and thank you for such an informative bit, because we all need to be very, very aware of what the future holds. And I think this event is purely for the fact that we get a little conscious of what we need to do in the future so that we can make some great strides and make this world a better place to live in. So congratulations to Z, Verman, and everybody over here who has been part and very supportive for such a great cause. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we would like to continue our session now onwards to felicitate few guests and guest of honors. I would request our anchor, Iram, to please come on stage and
Thank you, sir. Let's begin with the felicitation ceremony. And for that, I would like to invite our prestigious guest. I would like to invite Mr. Majid Khan on stage, please. Group CEO, NK Media, and a huge round of applause. Your presence is valuable, sir. Thank you so much for being here. A huge round of applause there. Thank you so much. Pictures to keep it memorable. Now, I would like to invite Madina Irfan Sikandar, Director, ISMA Entertainment. A huge round of applause, please. A little bold and energetic. We have a beautiful audience here, beautiful gathering here. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. You look very beautiful. I would also like to invite our editor, Z Media Group editor, Tarik Faridi Saab on stage, please, to join this felicitation ceremony. Okay, now I would like to invite Mr. Hanif Sheikh, Chairman, Dubai Holding Group, on stage, please. Let's welcome him. Thank you, sir, for your presence. Let's motivate Hanif Sheikh Sahab. Your presence make this moment memorable and very beautiful. Thank you. Now I would like to invite on stage Ms. Meena Asrani, CEO and founder of Being Muskan Events, UAE, USA and India. A huge round of applause, please. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite Khalnon Dastogi, CEO, Golden Gate Holiday Homes. A huge round of applause. Thank you, sir, for being here. Pictures for them, ladies. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite Rahul N. Kana, Isle Mumbai Foundation Sustainability Ambassador. Thank you so much for being here. Huge round of applause from the audience. The contribution is immense, so the motivation from the audience must be equal to it. Thank you so much. And these were the guests of honors. Thank you to our special guest for presenting the awards, and we'll have another felicitation ceremony at the end of the event. Thank you so much for your presence on the stage. Thank you so much. Next, we bring you a very special presentation, a film on sustainability. Okay, so let me tell you about this film, a film on sustainability. I am damn sure you're going to love it. Produced by Aisha Zaki and Arbaz Khan. This film captures real story, real effort, and the real impact of sustainability practices which we are discussing here. Let's watch.
हमारे समाज में रहने वाले हमारे ही मुंबई के म्यूनिसिपल लीडर्स हैं। जी हाँ, and the topic is the hazards of living classes inside the
फिर भी हम क्यों इतनी लापरवाही से कांच को डस्टबिन में फेंकते हैं?
आज कचरा उठाते वक्त करीम चाचा को काफी चोट लग गई है।
ये लेडी चाचा को देखिए, मरम पट्टी करवा देंगे।
अरे तुम्हारी पत्नी है हमारे लिए
रेडियो कहेगी,
गरीब की जिंदगी है, परेशानी कुछ ना कुछ लगा ही रहता है।
आज ऑफिस कैंसिल।
हमारी लापरवाही की वजह से अगर किसी इंसान को या किसी जानवर को चोट या तकलीफ हो सकती है, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हमारी एजुकेशन किस काम की? इज टोटली वेस्टेड।
An impactful, a very powerful movie on sustainability, which gives a positive message how a collective effort is needed if we really want to talk about it, if we really want to achieve the goals we set for coming generations or coming times. So let's move forward, and I would like to hold the felicitation ceremony for the rest of our guests, for which I would like to invite on stage once again His Excellency Dr. Abdullah Munhab Al-Naumi. So please come on the stage, and also I would like to invite our celebrity guest, Mr. Abbas Khan, actor producer, on stage. With him, I would like to invite Professor Adil Madinsa, President, WeTel Sustainability. Mr. Tariq Faridi, Editor, Z Media Group. Let's take this forward. And also, I would like to invite on stage Ms. Aisha Zaki. They've contributed so much to the society that they're being here, presented with this love, this token of appreciation, and being a part of it, it's our responsibility to motivate them. Thank you so much. Now I would like to call upon stage Mohammad Sohail, founder and chairman AICT Global Excellence in Continuing Work and Empowering Community Globally. Since 2015, AICT Global has been working on the ground across continents, bringing hope through healthcare, education, food, sustainability, and emergency relief. From India to Malaysia, from UK to UAE, his mission is simply yet powerful to serve humanity. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite on stage Yogeshwar Nath Mishra, Assistant Professor, IIT Jodhpur, ex-NASA, Caltech Excellence in Field of Research and Education. Yogeshwar Nath Mishra is the inventor of world's fastest cameras and microscopes, and his breakthrough research has been featured in leading science and technology magazines and channels worldwide. We would like to hear something from you.
Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying the evening, and it's an honor for me to be here and also listening to all the speakers. It's been a privilege for me and it's an exciting experience for me, and then when I see people are talking about sustainability and all, it's amazing. I just want to say that, as the speakers have already told that technology is really important, and I would like to tell you about my research, how my research has been very much connected to sustainability and also tech advancement. So, when we are talking about green future or green technology, we are talking about hydrogen, and also we are talking about EVs, everything, and fuel cells and also solar cells. So the technology which I developed is basically looking at the extremely fast chemical reactions. So for example, if you see the leaf, plants grow because photosynthesis is happening. And when you look at the reaction and at what time scale these reactions are happening, they are happening at nanoseconds, which is billionth of a second. They are happening on a picosecond time scale, and some reactions are happening on attosecond time scale. So we wanted to see them in real time. How we can see them? Like for example, when you see this camera, when it is taking a video, it is taking 40 images per second. But the camera which we have developed at Caltech and NASA, it can take actually trillions of images, trillions frames per second, or billions frames per second. So you can literally see what's going on, how different chemical reactions are happening, how fuel cells are working, how solar cells are working. When the sunlight falls and then the material absorbs the light, how electrons are produced. So we can see them. Also in biomedical imaging, it's a revolution, because when I'm talking about, or when I'm speaking here, actually my brain is, firing, so many neurons are fired, and a lot of chemical reactions are happening. And we need to see them in real time, what's happening, So these all we can do with this kind of technology. So it's kind of a breakthrough research, and I hope that, thank you for inviting me, and I know Tariq Bhai, and he knows me, and he said that okay, you should be here and talking to people. If anything you can think that I could contribute, I'll be very happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was highly inspiring and meaningful. Now, let's take this forward. I would like to invite Aisha Zakiji once again on the stage, please. She was here, and we already know her contribution. A huge round of applause for her. Owner, Tinsel Charm Films, producer, director, award for social filmmaking with the film you already saw here. Congratulations, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite Vishal Tinani, founder, Legal, Vishal Legal Consultants and Sustainability Ambassador. you, sir. Huge round of applause, please. Thank you so much. Now I would like to invite Dr. Rajesh Kumar Agrawal, RKG International Executive Director for Lifetime Achievement Award in Recycling. As we talk about sustainability, the contribution of Dr. Rajesh is immense. How he tells us, how he highlights the need of recycling, how it is connected to sustainability, the message which we are giving. And I would like to request to put on the AV, the contribution of Dr. Rajesh. We would like to know it more.
मैं इलाहाबाद से हूँ और कलकत्ते में हम लोगों ने अपना जीवन चालू किया। 12 साल की उम्र से मेहनत मजदूरी करना चालू किया, परिवार का साथ मिला और धीरे धीरे उजियारी का बिजनेस, कोरियन का बिजनेस, धीरे धीरे हम लोगों ने कंटेनर बनाना चालू किया और बैकवर्ड इंटीग्रेशन में आगे बढ़ते गए।
तुझे तो याद हो गई, मैं मना करता रहा कि पेड़ पर मत चढ़, लेकिन नहीं, चढ़ गए।
मुझे और बाबा जी को कुछ पर पूरा भरोसा है। तू जो करेगा सब सही करेगा। किस्मत और कर्म में हमेशा जंग चलती रहती है। कभी किस्मत जीत जाती है तो कभी कर्म जीत जाता है। मगर जिंदगी की कहानी सिर्फ जीतने वाले को विजेता नहीं कहती। विजेता वो होता है जो कभी हार नहीं मानता।
राजेश साहब, हम आपसे भी सुनना चाहेंगे. We would like to get it from you, the contribution you have done for the society. Few words.
आगे मैं जाएंगे.
थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू WeTel. कोई भी जिंदगी में सफर अकेला नहीं होता है
आगे मत जाओ.
और मेरी जिंदगी का भी सफर कोई अकेला नहीं था. इसलिए मैं अपने दोनों बेटों को बुलाना चाहूँगा, अपनी भाई को सभी और मेरी भाई
आगे नहीं जाएगा कोई फोटोग्राफ इधर से, ठीक है ना, मिल रहा है ना पूरा.
Yes. She is the most important. She is the chairman of my company. Yes. दोस्तों, जैसा कि आपने ये छोटे से 1 मिनट के क्लिप में देखा, जीवन की एक छोटी सी कहानी. यस, हम लोग एनवायरनमेंट और सस्टेनेबल के ऊपर में काम करते हैं. एंड वी हैव ए ऑल प्रोसेसिंग स्क्रैपयार्ड एंड वी डील विद 33 कंट्रीज इन द वर्ल्ड. जीवन का सफर कोई आसान नहीं होता है, उतार चढ़ाव काफ़ी आते हैं. और हम आरकेजी में भी हमने बहुत कुछ देखा है और इस पूरे जर्नी में हमारा परिवार और आप सबका प्रेम हमारे साथ रहा है. बहुत सारे हमारे पहचान वाले लोग हैं जिन्होंने हमें हर क्षेत्र में सहयोग दिया है. आज जो ये लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट अवार्ड GTV ने हमें दिया है, मैं GTV और WeTel को तहे दिल से धन्यवाद देता हूँ. ये इसको मैं एक अवार्ड केवल नहीं मानता हूँ, मैं अपने परिवार वालों को ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि ये एक जर्नी का हिस्सा है. ये एक मैसेज है कि हमें और आगे बढ़ना है और कैसे आगे बढ़ना है. ये एक इंस्पिरेशनल मैसेज है. इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ में वंस अगेन मैं सारी टीम को I thank you for all the support given to me. Thank you very much.
बहुत शुक्रिया डॉक्टर राजेश कुमार अग्रवाल and his beautiful family. Now I would like to invite Asghar Bodrawala Saab to the stage, please. Managing Director, Superior Technologies Excellence in the field of board safety and digital transparency. Let's welcome him with a huge round of applause. Goals Digital Transparency is a next generation platform designed to bridge the gap between jewelers and customers with technology-driven trust. Congratulations, sir. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Now, we would like to invite Archana Malaskar, Sustainability Ambassador, on stage, please. A huge round of applause. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. Let's hear it, guys. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Now, let's have Nosheen Mukhtar on stage, please. Most inspiring women empowerment center movement creator. Huge round of applause. Let's welcome her. Thank you for your presence. A token of love, a token of respect.
Sir, excuse me.
Let's hear it for her. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations. Now let's have Dr. Shaida Sheikh on stage, please. Sustainability Ambassador of Healthcare. As we discussed here how healthcare is important in the field of sustainability, her contribution is markable, is commendable, and we should welcome her like that only. A huge round of applause. Between your claps, we welcome Dr. Shaida Sheikh. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Syed Zafar Mahmood, President Zakal Foundation of India, Excellence in the field of social work, to uplift the deprived. Academically bright but financially needy boys and girls are regularly selected from across India by different units of Zafar Foundation's Syed Coaching and Guidance Center for Competitive Examinations, and they provide physical online coaching preparations for the students. A commendable contribution to the society, to students' lives. We have Dr. Syed Zafar Mahmood on stage. Huge round of applause for his contribution to the society. And we would like to hear, of course, from Dr. Syed Zafar Mahmood Sahab.
Friends, God's purpose for creating humanity is to test as to who amongst us is most serviceable to the fellow being. To properly understand and implement that in our lives, we at the God Foundation of India have come up with the hypothesis strain 33. Each one of us has time, resources, assets, income, and love trained. So 33% of that, that is 1/3, we should devote not to ourselves, not to our nuclear family, but to somebody else. That will be.
Thank you so much, Zafar Sahab. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Sunil Manjrekar, President of JMPF Global Board for Business Excellence. A huge round of applause. Let's welcome Dr. Sunil. hear it once again. Dr. Sunil. These are the people contributing to society to make it better place to live for us. We must encourage, we must motivate them here. Congratulations, sir. Now I would like to invite Suresh Galani Saab, Sustainability Ambassador, Community Services. Please welcome Mr. Suresh, sir. Good evening. Congratulations. A huge round of applause, guys. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Dr. Deva Solanki, Sustainability Content Creation के लिए award दिया जाता है. I would like to invite Dr. Deva Solanki on the stage, please. Huge round of applause. Guys, तालियां बजती रहेंगी. We need to encourage, we need to motivate them. Let's make this memorable for our guests, the receivers of this award. Thank you, sir. Congratulations to you. Now, I would like to invite Shajar Abbas, Zafar Abbas, and Jafar Abbas on stage, please. Founder and Chairman, EWBS Group, Excellence in the Field of Business Setup. EWBS Group has built a strong reputation in the business setup and corporate service sector backed by its deep knowledge and years of experience. Under the leadership, the group has expanded into multiple verticals, including real estate, offering clients end-to-end solutions to establish, grow, and invest in the UAE. So huge round of applause. Let's motivate Shajar Abbas, Zafar Abbas, and Jafar Abbas for their contribution to the society. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again. Now I would like to invite on stage Mr. Naeem Abbas, Chairman, Dream Homes, Excellence in Creating Sustainable Homes. Let's welcome him with a huge round of applause between your claps, between your claps. Thank you for being here. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Mariam Abid Zaidi, physician, medical oncology, Azera Hospital, Dubai, excellence in healthcare work. Dr. Mariam has a multicultural upbringing with more than 18 years of resident stay in the UAE. She is well acquainted with UAE, United Kingdoms and Indian medical practice. Let's welcome her. Huge round of applause. Let's hear the clap from you for her. Congratulations, ma'am. Thank you for being here. It was so nice to have you here, and thank you so much and congratulations once again. Now, I would like to invite on stage K.S. Sheikh Sahab Business Excellence Award to be presented to Mr. K.S. Sheikh Sahab. Mr. K.S. Sheikh, a visionary leader whose remarkable journey from humble beginnings to the upper echelons of industry leadership in both inspiring and transformational. Currently serving as the Chief Operating Officer of the Expertise Company, Mr. Sheikh has spent over 35 years shaping industries, empowering people, and building a legacy defined by innovation, resilience, and purpose. A huge round of applause for K.S. Sheikh once again, guys. Congratulations, sir. A few few more names to be announced. Abdul Wahid Sahab, I would like to invite Abdul Wahid Sahab on stage for the award. Excellence in the field of road safety law company, who has been a trusted name safeguarding millions of homes and businesses with the guiding principle, Suraksha Aapki, Vishwas Hamara. Your security is our belief. Congratulations, sir. Thank you and congratulations. Now I would like to invite Amita Singh for Business Excellence. Amita Singh? Maybe she's not here. Let's hear it for Amita Singh once. Congratulations to all the awardees. And now we would like to invite Sayyid Hadi Abbas Sahab on the stage, please. His contribution is also immense for the society, and it's time for us to present that token of appreciation for him. A huge round of applause, guys, please. Presenting it, it's not just a trophy, definitely it's appreciation of the contribution to the society. It's amazing. A huge round of applause. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. Congratulations once again. And we would like to invite Mr. Lavish Chaudhary on the stage, please. Sustainability Ambassador. Let's hear it for him. A huge round of applause for Mr. Lavish. Thank you for being here. Let's hear it once again. Congratulations. And we would like to hear a few words from you with the contribution you've done for the society.
थैंक यू सो मच। इस खूबसूरत इवेंट का हिस्सा बनके अच्छा लगा, और सभी लोग एनर्जी पे, ग्रीन एनवायरनमेंट पे बात कर रहे हैं। सबका कंट्रीब्यूशन बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग हो, लेकिन सब लोगों को एक चीज शायद पता हो, पूरी दुनिया में CO2 सबसे ज़्यादा चाइना प्रोड्यूस करता है, दूसरे नंबर पे US, तीसरे पे इंडिया, मे बी मैक्सिमम लोग इंडिया से होंगे, और सबसे ज़्यादा जो इमिशन है वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बनाने में जाता है, और शायद उसी के लिए मैंने एक प्रोडक्ट बनाया है जो दुनिया की 70% इमिशंस को कम कर सकता है। 70%। लोगों को इस सुनने में अभी मजाक लग रहा होगा, लेकिन जब भी कुछ नया आया है तो दुनिया आने के बाद, प्रूफ होने के बाद समझती है उस चीज को। एक इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट प्रोजेक्ट जिससे मैंने इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट की है मेरी टीम में, हमने 12 साल की मेहनत से, और शायद अगले 2 महीने पूरी दुनिया देखेगी कि विदाउट कार्बन इमिशन, विदाउट सोलर, विदाउट फ्यूल, विदाउट गैस, विदाउट कोल, आपके सामने इलेक्ट्रिसिटी होगी। आप उसमें जो अभी हम थर्मल प्लांट से तकरीबन 5 से 6 रुपए यूनिट खर्च करते हैं इंडिया में, या पूरी दुनिया जितना भी यूज कर रही है, उसका भी 1 रुपये पे बिजली हम लोग प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, और विदाउट कार्बन इमिशन, और इंशाल्लाह पूरी दुनिया उसका गवाह बनेगी। और जो आज इस इवेंट में मुझे आने का मौका मिला, लेकिन नेक्स्ट टाइम मुझे उम्मीद है कि सभी लोग उस प्रोडक्ट को 2 महीने में मैं लॉन्च करने जा रहा हूँ, देखने के बाद ये जरूर कहेंगे कि सच में कोई है जिसने एनवायरनमेंट के लिए कोई काम किया। थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू।
thank you for your valuable words. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for our prestigious guest. And Arbaz साहब को थोड़ी ज़्यादा देना चाहूँगी sir, please. We would like you to stay on the stage, and I would like to invite Sehba Ali Sehri. जो movie हमने देखी, the film we saw was on sustainability, and it was giving a very powerful message. We would like to know a little more about it from Mr. Arbaz Khan. So I would like to invite moderator Sehba Ali Sehri to have a conversation with Mr. Arbaz Khan.
Thank you so much once again, Ella. And I congratulate all the awardees. Your contribution was immense. You have done so much good work for the society, and yeah, sure.
I'm sorry to intervene here, but when I have to make a special request to all of you that on your tables there is a small white and red color booklet. Please keep it in your pocket. And there is a card also with that. And we have published a book on Taj Mahal's spiritual message. So please carry all these copies as a complimentary from our side.
So before we begin this session, I would like a great round of applause again for Mr. Arbaz Khan. Thank you so much. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
जब आप शुरुआत में आए थे तो आपने तभी यहाँ पर जिक्र किया कि आप दुबई को कितना पसंद करते हैं। तो मैं चाहूँगी कि आप एक बार उसके ऑडियंस को बताएं, क्योंकि इंडिया में आप बिल्कुल नहीं रहते हैं, तो हम यहाँ यूएई पहुँच गए हैं आपसे मिलने के लिए और आपके बारे में और ज़्यादा जानने के लिए। दुबई में ऐसा क्या है जो आपको इतना अट्रैक्ट करता है?
दुबई में ऐसा क्या नहीं है, आप मुझे बताइए। दुबई में सब कुछ है जो किसी भी दुनिया की जगह में आप चाहें तो आपको यहाँ मिल सकता है। Dubai is such an amazing place in terms of everything, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of providing the world's greatest technology, entertainment, restaurants, everything. It's like we've got some of the greatest malls out here. It's a great. अच्छा लगता है। तो देखो, पहली बात हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छी बात यह है कि हम हमारी कंट्री से बहुत नजदीक हैं। अगर कहीं हम बहुत दूर रहते हैं तो शायद कितनी भी अच्छी जगह होती है बहुत मुश्किल होता है यहाँ आना। तो हमारे लिए ये थोड़ा सा इस वजह से भी अच्छा है क्योंकि 2.5 घंटे 3 घंटे की फ्लाइट है, तो यहाँ आए तो it's like a great place right next to your own place. It's like a home away from home, like I said now.
क्योंकि आज का जो ये पूरा खास प्रोग्राम है वो सस्टेनेबिलिटी को डेडिकेटेड था। कितना खूबसूरत लोगों ने काम किया है, आगे और कैसे काम करना है इस पर बात हो रही है। आपके लिए हमने एक शॉर्ट फिल्म देखी, उस फिल्म के पीछे का क्या मोटिवेशन था, क्या आइडिया था, मतलब व्हाट अट्रैक्ट्स यू?
Well, Arman is a friend of mine. उनका एक बड़ा अच्छा सोशल कॉज के ऊपर उन्होंने काफी काम किया है, एंड आयशा was also part of it. And ये जो एक ऐसा मुद्दा है कि sanitation is there, जहाँ पर हम जो workers हैं उनका भी हमको as a person ख्याल रखना चाहिए। So when she came up with this beautiful story about how we the workers are subjected to so many of these issues and problems, और उससे मतलब काफी problems हो सकते हैं, तो हम अपनी तरफ से क्या कर सकते हैं कि सोसाइटी में हेल्प करें। तो ये जो फिल्म बनी थी उसके अंदर obviously it was a social cause, and me being involved with it was I felt that I needed to do something in that contribute in that aspect.
That's great. और बहुत बहुत आपको मुबारकबाद, आप फादर बनने जा रहे हैं फिर से। तो क्योंकि आप काफी ज्यादा लाइफ में रहते थे, बीच में हमने देखा था कि आप नहीं थे, लेकिन आप फिर से अपनी वाइफ शूरा की वजह से लाइमलाइट में आए, आप ब्लश करते हैं। तो क्या ऐसा खास है शूरा
की वजह से लाइमलाइट में आया
जी? तो ऐसा क्या खास है जो अभी आपकी लाइफ में बदला है शूरा ने?
काफी चीजें, शादी हो गई है तो obviously बहुत सी चीजें बदली है, but that's my personal life. I don't want to discuss that.
Okay, but we want to congratulate you for that. And we would like to know that कि जब obviously जब funds की बात होती है तो charity की भी बात होती है. You people are more into charity. Giving back to society के लिए क्या motivation है? इतना कैसे आप involved हैं?
I think honestly, it's not just us. I think everybody who is in a position to do something and give back should do that. And it's हर जगह मतलब contribution करना, कहीं ना कहीं किसी को help करना, अपने काम सुनी हुई charity begins at home. So even if not taking care of your own staff, your health at times, उनके बच्चों को educate करना, उनका ख्याल रखना, उनका medicals का ख्याल रखना, तो ये सारी चीजें बहुत जरूरी होती हैं. हम ये इन सब चीजों में inculcate किया हमारे father ने, क्योंकि हमने उनको देखा है, वो चीजें हमारे उनके बच्चों में आया है, and we want to hopefully take that tradition further. So I think if you are ever in a position to help somebody, I think you should do that, give back something to society. ये जो हमको मिला है, ये कहाँ से मिला है? ये लोगों से ही मिला है, लोगों के प्यार से मिला है, लोगों के एडुलेशन से मिला है, and जो पैसा भी जो आता है एडुलेशन से मिलता है वो कहीं बाहर से आता है. So when you get something from outside, it's your basic, you should be able to give back also something to people or to society, because that's where you got it from, because you started with nothing.
And if we talk about your other upcoming projects, तो आप किन चीजों को लेकर सोच रहे हैं? किन चीजों को लेकर आप आगे भी बढ़ेंगे और काम करेंगे?
Well, काफी चीजें हो रही हैं इस वक्त में. मैंने से right now, like you said, the concentration is right now on my personal front. But very soon, early next year, I'm going to be producing it. So this work has already started. फिर बहुत चीजें आएगा. That's as a production जो मेरा चल रहा है. As an acting मेरे काफी दो तीन प्रोजेक्ट्स जो मैं करने वाला हूँ. प्लस मैं कैसे आप जो कर रहे हैं वो भी मैं करता हूँ. Also host talk show host. So I've got my own chat show which I'm working on. So hopefully next year I'll do the third season of the Invincibles.
Yeah, that's great. आपने बहुत सारी चीज़ों के बारे में बात की. हमने बहुत सारी चीज़ें देखी हैं, ना सिर्फ खान सिर्फ बल्कि आपको लेकर भी. But to end with, I want कि आप love के बारे में कुछ बताएं कि what do you think about it? How love has changed your life?
I don't really understand that, but I guess your talking was about marriage. That's why we're presuming. Yes, of course, it has changed my life, because at this stage in my life, if I have found a partner who I want to start a new life with, obviously I am obviously very much in love and in a very happy space. And I think love is not something that is only that I should, or everybody should love people in general, be kind to people, be nice to people, make the world a better place to live in. Yes, I think so. Love is a very generic word. It's like you love different people for different reasons. आपका जो father के साथ love होता है वो अलग होता है, आपके भाइयों का love होता है वो अलग होता है, दोस्तों के साथ जो love होता है वो अलग होता है, आपके neighbors के लिए जो love होता है वो अलग होता है. तो love के बहुत अलग अलग definitions है. तो एक चीज नहीं है. जो आपके partner के साथ जो love होता है वो अलग होता है, आपके बच्चों के लिए जो love होता है वो अलग होता है. So love is a very vast thing. You cannot define love and say कि love का definition क्या है. हर चीज के लिए love अलग किस्म का होता है.
सस्टेनेबिलिटी की अगर हम बात करें तो आप किस तरह से देखते हैं, क्या किस लेवल पे काम होना चाहिए, और नॉट इन टर्म्स ऑफ यूएई बट ग्लोबली आप कहाँ देखते हैं सारी चीजें?
I think the world is getting aware. I mean, you say मैं उस लाइन में हूँ नहीं, but अपनी तरफ से जो contribute कर सकता हूँ as a, like I said, like a civilian or whoever, like a person who lives on this, inhabiting this earth. तो हमको जो चीजें हैं जो हम प्लास्टिक का जो यूज करें या वो emissions का जो मतलब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी फालतू करने नहीं देना, और वेस्टेज ऑफ वाटर नहीं करना, प्लास्टिक का यूसेज कम करना, तो जो हम कर सकते हैं जो अपनी तरफ से वो करते हैं. बाकी आई थिंक द वर्ल्ड इज नाउ गेटिंग अलार्म्ड बाय द फैक्ट दैट दे विल टेक सम ड्रास्टिक स्टेप्स ओवरऑल चेंज. So that's another, I mean, you say scenario. I think like that gentleman just spoke. I think on a very large scale, those things are also being addressed, and we should support them. हम should हमारे आगे ऐसे कुछ लोग हैं जो इसको actually is a career for them. They need to work on that to help society.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time. There has been so much fun. Thank you, everyone, for giving me a valuable time. एंड जिस तरह से अब्बास ने भी कहा कि आगे भी बहुत सारी चीज़ों पर काम कर रहे हैं और जितने भी यहाँ पर अवॉर्डीज थे और जो भी सेगमेंट से जुड़े हुए हैं वो कहीं ना कहीं इसको लेकर आगे और भी बहुत सारी चीज़ों पर वर्क करेंगे और हमें वो देखने को मिलेगा। सो थैंक यू सो मच।
मिस्टर अब्बास, हम आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे आप लोग के यहाँ पर हम 2 और अवॉर्डीज को यहाँ सरप्राइज करना चाहेंगे। वुड लाइक टू felicitate 2 more people here. Royal Roads University. We would like to present this award to Royal Roads University. Their contribution to the society is commendable, is remarkable, and therefore we would like to welcome them with a huge round of applause. And we would request Mr. Abbas to present the token of respect to the gentleman. Let's hear it, guys. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Congratulations. And another one we would like to present to DEC LED displays. Let's welcome with a huge round of applause and award of recognition. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations. Thank you. And I would like to invite all the awardees. So please, could you be on the stage? I would like to invite all the awardees for a group photograph. And also Mr. Tariq Faridi, editor, Z Media, Professor Adil Sahab, and all the awardees for a group photograph. Let's keep this memory forever. Let's be in the photograph. Can we hit it again? For all the bodies.
Once again, congratulations to all the awardees.
Mrs. Moon, what's your name? I'm sure they will put this photograph together. People awarded है बहुत खास ये लोग हैं, बहुत खास इनका काम है सोसाइटी के लिए, कंट्रीब्यूशन है सोसाइटी का. And I believe they become a source of inspiration to the society, to all the people present here. Once again, congratulations to all our awardees. Now, I would like to invite Mohammed Sohaib, founder and chairman of AICT Global Excellence in Humanitarian Work and Empowering Communities Globally. We would like to hear it from Mohammed Sohaib. A huge round of applause, guys. Let's hear it.
Hi everyone, first of all,
it's an amazing evening, and I'm really honored to be here with Z's Entertainment Group. And our organization is called as AICT Global. We are in 10 countries, and we're working on sustainable initiatives for people, because we all know that when there's an emergency in a country, for sure we need to sustain it. So that's what AICT is doing in India, Bangladesh, Nepal, 9 other countries. And we're really thankful here for this opportunity about AICT. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sohail. And now I would like to invite our editor, Mr. Tariq Faridi, for a vote of thanks.